So, look who's here. I've got a different backdrop because I'm living my best life. No, I was sent out to do a couple of jobs and I'm chatting crap. I'm just in a hotel. Groupon, shout out to you, because without you, I don't know how this would be possible. Yeah, so everybody, I just want to thank... Right, now we're going off topic. Right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Who won it? Who won it? Which nigga little goon getting stewed with the onion?
So, if anybody... Oh my gosh. Whoever follows me on Nope, that's not it. Guys, look at my nails. They're stick-on Primark nails. Okay, whoever follows me on my social media platforms, I basically said I want to do a Q&A. And I asked you lot to send in questions, and then I changed it to dilemmas, because basically why am I going into this? But I need to go into this because this is basically, you guys need to know why I'm going into this. Basically, the Q&A didn't have any sound. Now, I don't know if I put the mic on. I really hope. Okay, that's in. Yeah, so I did a Q&A and it was about half an hour, guys. Half an hour, non-stop. And didn't have any sound. It didn't have any sound. It didn't have any sound. It didn't have any sound. And I was filming not knowing this until I looked back at it and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to record that all again. So yeah, that's basically the backstory. I don't know why I need to tell you that. But anyway, so... I thought I'd begin with the dilemmas. So, a couple of people sent in their dilemmas, and I got quite a lot of dilemmas, and they were very, very deep. Like, it would take me about 4 years to answer some of them. So I was just like, no, I'm gonna pick. How many did I pick? 5. So, number 1. Hello, how do you deal with people who invade your privacy on a daily to tell you about drama that you are not interested in? That don't seem to have their own lives, negative people who get in and try to mess with your energy. It seems like there are a lot of people around that want to... Right, I'm literally... This is making me feel like I've got verbal diarrhea. Okay, basically, the dilemma is basically asking me, because I have to shorten it down. The dilemma is basically asking me, what do you do if you're trying to live your life and there's negative people coming into your... Why is that aeroplane flying over my video? So basically, you lot, I say daily on my Snapchat that people want me to, I just spat everywhere. People want me to step out of my character, so people try and test me, right? So my advice for that dilemma is, if you've got people who are trying to be negative in your life, whatever, you need to completely move yourself away from them. If that means that you have to sit the person down and say, fuck you, then you need to do that. Then you need to do that. Because what happens is that person's negativity starts to be put onto your life. And then before you know it, you're this negative, awful person and you don't even know where you went wrong. And that person's out here living their best life. Like, you have to just cut off these people. And if that means deleting people off social media, deleting people's numbers, whatever, saying like, I don't want to be friends with you, then you have to do it. Like, some people, you can't be scared to cut off people. Cut it off! Dilemma number 2. So I met this guy on Bumble and we hit it off straight away. If anyone doesn't know what Bumble is, I think it's a dating app. Bumble. Yeah, I think it's a dating app. He's Iraqi and I'm East African. Anyways, we met up twice for one... Oh my gosh. It'd be great if I could read. Anyways, we met up twice for our first and second date. We were going to meet up for the third, but because he's doing his masters, he couldn't really organise it. Anyway, we were talking in conversation. I just told him I was a virgin. He wasn't being sexual or anything. And I thought I'd just tell him in general, which is fair. And he used it against me and told me, okay, that's fair. I'm not too religious, but taking someone's virginity is one of the worst things you can do unless you're getting married, and I'm not looking for that at all. He literally locked it off with me. I was really hurt. I really don't like to sound like these girls that has low standards, but I do want him back for some strange reason, and often I find myself I'm blocking him, and it's not healthy. And I do believe if I had my dad in my life... I'm not a serious person, I'm sorry, okay. I do believe if I had my dad in my life or even siblings, I wouldn't even care. What do I do? Okay, if this was me and I was a virgin, mama, I'm a virgin, I'm still a virgin. If I was a virgin and I was talking to this guy, I would not tell him until we are, you know, we've got to know each other and stuff, because you can kind of tell what kind of guys will wait and what kind of guys won't, if you get me. So her telling him she's a virgin, whatever, that's her decision, okay? So he has said, that's fair, I'm not too religious, but taking someone's virginity is one of the worst things you can do unless you're getting married. Now to me, I respect that he's being honest, saying that he believes that you only take someone's virginity when you're married and he's not looking for that. Fair enough. I don't really know. The thing is that with me, okay, let me just cut it. With me, I feel like I appreciate honesty. I really do appreciate when someone says to me, I don't think that's going to work for me, or I don't think that's what I'm looking for in the future, because then it saves you from wasting your time. You have to look at it, you have to look at the positives and everything, yeah? Okay, you're hurt. I get it. And when you're hurt, it's really difficult. When you really love someone, when you really like someone, it's really difficult because you're looking from love eyes. You've got love eyes. You haven't got sense eyes, you've got love eyes, yeah? But you have to look at it from a positive. He has told you that he only sees stuff like that happening when you're married, and he's not looking for marriage at the moment. You have to look at it as a positive. He has saved you how much time? Wouldn't you rather him say it now rather than you get with him and then he doesn't say it until you're flipping, do you know what I mean? You're ready for marriage. You're like, yeah, I'm ready to get married. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that. Like, I'm not interested. So in a way, you have to look at it as he saved you time. If you want to get to know him, then pursue it. Don't be scared to pursue it. But you just have to ask yourself what you want from a guy. I think as women, sometimes we try and like change a guy or change his opinion, and if he's told you one thing, please just take it the first time, please. It will save you so much time. Next one. Hi Rhea, first of all, I love you. I think you're amazing. Thank you. Okay, so I know men are trash, but I've been talking to a guy ever since like November, and we've been hanging out for time. We both liked each other a lot, but he told me he wasn't ready for a relationship, so I didn't bring it up, even though I was 100% into it. Right, there's a dilemma there. Okay, so you're seeing a guy and you want a relationship. You need to tell him that you want a relationship. You can't just hold your tongue. You can't. You can't. Because what happens is that you've obviously wanted something from the start, and you haven't allowed yourself to say, you haven't been honest. You haven't been honest to the guy from the jump about what you want. So how's he gonna know? With guys, you have to tell them A is A, B is B. You have to communicate, like overly communicate, because they don't know how to. So that's the first mistake there. Where is I? Everything was normal until I became really ill from March. So I wasn't free to call, text or meet up, so we kind of became a bit distant. Until 2 weeks ago, everything was normal until he tells me he's now dating another girl. Okay, this has happened to me before. This has happened to me, where I'm talking to a guy, you know, I'm thinking like things are really going well, bruv. We're at the back of, oh my gosh, we're at the back of West End, bruv, holding hands, skipping up and down the road. I'm gassed. Then I find out that he's got a girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's all mad. When I tell you I was so shocked I nearly screamed. He said that he felt like shit telling me blah, 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 blah. He's never met this new girl in person. Okay. My question to you is, how do you know that he's never met this girl in person? Like, to me, if he's got a girlfriend, cut all ties, please. Cut all ties from him. Cut all ties. You cannot be talking to a guy if he's decided that he wants to be with this girl. You can't be it's not gonna work. If you've got feelings for him, you can't just be friends with him, because your feelings are gonna take over, and then you can't pursue the feelings because he's got a girlfriend. So you need to cut all ties from him. What do you do if your boyfriend's mum doesn't want you to know you? Right, this is dilemma number 4. What do you do if your boyfriend's mum doesn't want to know you because she wants him to be with his baby mum? Bloody hell. Wow. Right, let me put myself in this situation. So my boyfriend has a child, and his mum wants him to be with the baby mum. You see, in relationships, you have got to be very strong, and you've got to both know that you're both on the same page. It doesn't matter what the mum wants. If the mum wants him to be with a donkey, are you going to let him be with a donkey? It doesn't make any sense. Go and sit down. Like, everybody just needs to sit down and communicate with one another. There's so much miscommunication. So much miscommunication. Just sit down with your boyfriend, ask your boyfriend if he still has feelings for his baby mum, and if he ever sees himself getting back with her, and you need to look at little signs. If there's little signs where you feel like there's still unfinished business between them, you need to dip, because they've got a child together, and when you've got a child together, that kind of experience is nothing that will compare to you, because they've got a child in the middle of them. They've created a human being, so they have the upper hand. She has the upper hand because they've got history together. They've got a little child together. So you need to be very, very, although he's your boyfriend, be very, very skeptical. Be very prepared for anything that can happen. Because I don't understand how the mum has told you. Like, how do you know that the mum wants him to be with the baby mum? Like, it's a bit, it's bi-curious. Like, it's hurting my ears. I just don't know. I don't know. That's insane. Like, the moment I found out that my boyfriend's mum wants him to be with his baby mum, it would make me question why the mum wants that and what the hell I'm doing with my life. Okay? Last one. I just want to say to you guys, anyone that sent me dilemmas, I've had to cut them short because some of them are really long and like really detailed, and I don't want to like free loads of people's business like that. This one was really deep and really it was really sad, and I didn't want to be like this like reading the whole story out, so I cut it short just to get the points so that I could answer it. So, Rama, my feet are a mess. I'm 23 and split from my 12-year-old, you know. Okay. I'm 23 and split from my 12-year partner last month. So she was with this guy for 12 years. During our relationship, he would be controlling and abusive to me. By 21, we found out we were pregnant, but unfortunately, I miscarried. I still suffer from depression and anxiety, and no matter how much I try and let go of him, I can't. Everyone says I should just move on, but it's really not that easy. I need advice on what to do. Do I get back with him and try and make it work, or do I move on? I need help moving on and don't know how to. I've blocked his number. I've moved back into my mum's, but I can't resist messaging him. I still love him. Okay. This is deep. When you've been with someone since, so she's been with him since she was 11. Yeah. So she's known him since she was 11. They've gone through stuff that only they know, because I can't talk on someone's relationship if I haven't been in it. So obviously this is a deep one. So when you've been with someone for a long time and you've spent basically every single day together, you've got memories together and everything, it's very hard to step out of that routine, very hard to know yourself. I have been in the past I've been with someone, and literally when we broke up, I didn't know who I was. Like, literally did not know who I was. I had to find myself all over again. But now that I have, it's literally the best thing you could ever do, because it makes you realise what you want now for yourself rather than what you want for someone else, if that makes sense. When someone's abusive to you, it's a controlling thing. So you must feel like you're being controlled by him and stuff like that. So that's why it's probably even harder for you to kind of just cut him off, because you've been in this for so long. What I would say is, if you're going to start again together, you need to put everything to one side, deal with that together, and then move on and just brush the whole plate clean. Brush clean. You need to brush the whole thing clean and just start again fresh, like you're brand new people. And sometimes it takes you guys completely cutting each other off for a couple of years to do that, because as human beings, what we do is we're just like, yeah, you know, I'm over it. Yeah, I forgive you. And then you get into an argument and it's like, you did this and you did that, because you can't let go of it because you haven't been able to deal with it on your own. So my advice to you is to take each day as it comes. You have to go through the process. You have to cry. You have to go through it all. Do not try and rush what you're going through. It's very easy for people to say, oh my God, move on, but they're not in it. You take your time. You do what you've got to do. You eat what you want to eat. You just do whatever makes you feel good. Keep busy. Find a hobby. Surround yourself with people who understand what you're going through, and people who will not be like, oh my God, she's crying again. Yep, she's crying again. Like, you need people who are just patient with you and people that you can talk to. With him, you need to just sit down and just talk to each other and just let it all out, cry together and just start again. and maybe take a break from one another for like a year. But you both need to understand that's what you're doing. Everybody who sent me stuff, I really hope that like that helped. I'm not very good with like, I think I'm good with advice, but sometimes I'm not. Like, okay, let's get to the questions. So, first question, do you laugh at your own videos? Yes, I do. I laugh at my own videos, not because I find myself funny, just because I'm so stupid and crazy. And sometimes like the faces I pull, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember pulling the faces that I pull sometimes. Like when my boyfriend edits it and sends it to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that face is actually butters, but it's all good. What are your favourite kind of lashes? The lashes that I've gotten at the moment, I don't like them. They're too thick. But my favourite lashes are from Primark. And the Hair Shop are bae. Yeah, the ones that are the most natural, I use those. I cut the ends off and I put it on the ends. I do not wear full strip lashes anymore. I can't do it. My question is, have you travelled to any countries? And if yes, which ones would you recommend? So I've travelled to Dubai. I'm trying to crap. So I've gone to Spain. I've been to Barcelona. I've been to Alicante. That's it. And I've been to America, I've been to Florida, I've been to Seattle. I'm joking, I just wanted to say the word Seattle. And I've been to Greece, and I've been to Amsterdam, and that's it. It's not a lot. Oh my God, I thought I've been to more places. But yeah, I used to go to America every year with my family. So, okay, where I would recommend. I recommend Barcelona. Barcelona is freaking fantastic. I've been twice. Both with my boyfriend. We just love it there. It's the mall part. No, Rhea. The market. The vibe at night. The strip. That's it. The strip at night is just lovely. Just the vibe is lovely. I just love it. And America, everybody needs to experience America. Everybody. Whether it's New York, Florida, I can't think of anywhere else because I'm hungry, my brain's gone. But everybody needs to experience America. America is literally, I love America. Like when I go with my family, it's just the best. How did you grow to love yourself unapologetically? That was so funny. Unapologetically. How did I grow to love myself? Okay. I have days, we all have days where I'm just like, Rhea, you fat cow. Like, you look so butters today. That blood clot airplane is gonna freaking ruin me. I have gone through bad breakups, just feeling insecure in my body, feeling insecure in everything, to now I just don't care. I used to hate my nose. I used to hate my hairline. Like, if anybody knows, back in the day, I used to wear wigs and pull the wig here. I used to think I had a spam. I used to hate my lips. I used to hate the fact that my neck is darker than my chest. Literally, guys, I would find anything to hate. But now I'm just like, I have gone through, I don't know, like a process where I'm just like, I just don't care. And the people that I started to take value in their opinions, it's like, bro, where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Like, where are you that I'm taking value in your opinion? At the end of the day, God made me like this for a reason. There's nothing like, I have to accept it, otherwise no one else will. Have you ever had a really, really bad date? Oh, my leg! Funny, actually, my really bad date was with my boyfriend at the time now. When we first had our first date when I was 16, we went to Nando's and, yeah, no, my boyfriend took the piss. Like, he actually took the piss. He was late. He's really gonna say he's not. He was late. Lloyd. Lloyd! He's trying to pretend that he can't hear me. Anyway, he was late, yeah. We sat down, didn't even pay for my meal. I know we're 16, but EMA, like, why did he not pay for my meal? We ate. My man told me, as soon as like, you know, because you pay before you eat. So as soon as he literally dropped the bone of the half chicken, he was like, oh, I've got to go to church. So he left me in North Greenwich, and I was walking up and down in North Greenwich for time because I told my mom that I was coming home at a certain time. And when you know when you're younger, you want to use up all the time that you've said you're going to use. But I was upset. Like, am I a fool? And I remember I was wearing, like, I probably made an effort. I wore black tights and black Air Force. Shocking. I can't believe it. It's so funny. But yeah, my boyfriend took the piss. He took the piss out of me. Where do you find your gold hoops? Okay, guys, so these ones, so funny actually. These ones, I bought them from Primark today actually. They didn't have them before in Primark. I don't know what happened, but it's a double pack. This and so these pair and the silver pair. The other ones that I've had before are from River Island. I think they're a bit bigger. River Island. Next question. Oh, what camera do you use? This camera is a 650D Canon EOS 650D. I don't think I'm supposed to read the EOS, but it's a Canon. What made you want to start YouTube? I just spat all over my phone. It's disgusting. I used to do rants on Snapchat, and because I hated my job. And then a couple of people on my YouTube, on Snapchat, were like, oh my god, you should put it on YouTube. And I was just like, no, piss off, I don't want to do that. But people were like really persistent, like, you got to put it on YouTube, you got to put it on YouTube. And I had a YouTube, same YouTube that I'm using now, was with my friend Bim. And yeah, we both got like full-time jobs and was so busy that we just didn't have time to like film. So eventually I just said to her, can I use YouTube? And she was like, of course. So that's how it began. And if anybody doesn't know, Bim is still my friend. Like, I get people asking me, where's Bim? Where's Bim? I'm not joking, but it's been like 40 videos. I've got like 40 rants and people are still like, where's Bim? I'm like, Bim's underneath my armpit. That's where she is. She's resting. Me and Bim are still friends. There's no hate there. She's literally still my best friend. Relax. I've been wanting to shave my headpiece for the longest, but I'm not sure what my head shape is saying. Should I sing all the questions? No, I'm gonna do it in this. Rhea, hi. Huge admirer. I've been wanting to shave my headpiece for like the longest, but I'm not sure what my head shape is saying. What do you advise? Okay, so my aim wasn't to cut all my hair off. Basically what had happened was I was just fed up of my hair, and I had a short wig before, so that's what I'd advise. If you want to cut all your hair off and you're not sure how you're going to look with short hair, get a short wig. There's so many good short pixie wigs out there. And I'm saying, yeah, so yeah, you can get loads of pixie wigs. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, you can get loads of pixie wigs, try that out first, and then see how you feel. But yeah, I had a pixie wig, and then like randomly, like on a Wednesday at work, I was like, fuck it, when I get home, I'm cutting all my hair off. That's literally how it began. And I've literally never looked back. These Bumbleclaw aeroplanes. What's your favourite food and what is your family background? Okay, so I'm, thank you, Fia. She said I absolutely love your videos personally. Thank you, Fia. I am Caribbean, from St. Lucia and Dominica. My favourite food is any carb. Like, guys, if I could tell you, if I could be a carb, I'd be a carb. Like, rice. I love my boyfriend's mum's jollof rice, her special fried rice. I just love everything. Like, my mum's curry mutton is just fantastic. Macaroni cheese. Like, the list goes on. The list goes on. I love pizza. I love pasta. Any carb, any walking carb, man's there. Obviously I'm not there because I can't be there, otherwise I just look like a massive bamble. You'll see me, I'll be like that. Okay. My phone's only on, oh no, it's a screen. Oh my god, I'm looking at a screenshot and I was like, my phone's only on 6%. But it's a screenshot. Okay, next question. What's your advice to your younger self? I'd say, if I could tell myself some advice when I was younger, I'd just say relax. Like, stop trying to rush everything. When I was younger, I was like, I want to be an adult. Now I'm an adult and I've got bills coming in through like the post box. I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a baby again. I want to run around Toys R Us, and I want to sit down and circle the Argos catalogue, and I want to do all of that again. Will you ever do a meet and greet? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I will know when I know. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When I know, I know. But I bump into a lot of you all the time, actually. So it's really nice. It makes me so happy. What do you use for your skincare routine? Shout out to Lola on this one. I'm going to show you quickly because obviously, like I said, I'm not at my house, so I don't have the stuff with me. But I'm going to show you a picture. I don't know if anyone can see this. Right, so if anyone follows me on socials, I put up moisturizers, washes and all of that I use because I get a couple of questions about my skin. So this Cetaphil. Cetaphil is really good, really moisturizing. I've used it from day dot. It's really good for nighttime, especially in the winter. I also use the Fade Out night cream, this one. That's really good for dark marks. You can only use it in the night because it's really moisturizing. And what I've added to my regime lately is rosehip oil. I was so adamant, like, no, I don't want to use oil. I'm so oily. Like, no, I'm going to be dripping swagoo. Like, all the oil is going to be everywhere. I don't want to use it. So I didn't use oil. But now using rosehip oil has actually helped with dark marks and all those things. Obviously, I use it in the night. Also, washes now. So Dudu Oson is basically the bae of life. Like, she is literally bae. Like, sometimes I lips her. Black soap is just the best. If nobody knows about black soap and you're black and you don't know about black soap, I just don't know for you guys. You can get it on Amazon and it's just fantastic. It lasts a long time and it's the best thing to get rid of dark marks. This wash. Shit. I've actually got it with me, but I'm not getting up, guys. So that wash is a L'Oreal Pure Clay Glow Scrub. I use that when I come home from work and I need to scrub before my makeup. It's the best. Like, it literally adds a glow, and it's because it's orange. I feel like it adds like a little tint to my face. Anything tea tree is fantastic. I use the Body Shop one, and I use the Body Shop one, and I use the Boots one. The tea tree witch hazel from Boots, that whole brand is fantastic and cheap, and you literally don't need to spend peas. Like, it really upsets me when I see people on YouTube like, guys, Estee Lauder. You don't need to use Estee Lauder. You don't need to use Estee Lauder to get clear skin. Like, it's a lie. Best masks for acne, sorry, is the Bare Face Brightening Rice Oil Mask. This one here, blood clot. This one here. Oh, this one here, and this, and Aztec. Everybody should know about the Indian Healing Clay Aztec Beauty. Beauty, where the hell did I read that? The Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, which you mix with, it's raining. With apple cider vinegar, is just the best. It brings out all the dirt, all the crap from your skin. I do not advise to use it when you've got a big day. Like, say you're going to an event tomorrow, I would not advise to use it tonight because it brings out all the crap and then you have to kind of deal with the spots after that, but it's really good. Let me go back to the questions. So sorry. How do you come up with topics on YouTube? So, when I'm just walking around, going to work, whatever, if something pisses me off, I write it in my phone. Literally, that's how it begins. Like, I literally just put it in my notes and then I work from there. When I turn on the camera, I go through my phone and I'm like, which one pisses me off today? And I rant about it. I do not practice anything. I literally just turn on the camera and whatever comes out my mouth, comes out my mouth. Literally. Are you going to grow your hair out? I have tried. I usually get to 3 weeks and I'm like, no, brother. You know when you turn on your phone and front cam comes on by accident and I look like a shaved chicken? Like, I just look like, my hair's like that. I look like the 6th Jackson 5. No. I really want to try, but I can't be asked, you lot. By the time it hits 3 weeks, I've got a turban on. If you see turbans in my video, that means I need a trim. Like, it's long. Do your rants help you to vent and stay sane? Yes, they do. I advise everybody to voice how they feel about a topic, about something. You have to be able to voice it, otherwise you just keep it in you and it's not healthy. Any tips on anyone thinking of starting? Just start. Like, stop overthinking it. Just start. Are you gonna die? You're not gonna die if you start. Just start. It's not that deep. How do you stay so strong with the racist comments? I'm not gonna lie, some of the racist comments do get to me because I'm just thinking, like, why would someone want to be so mean and say stuff like that? But it doesn't get to me to the point where I cry at night. Like, I'm good. People in this world are so ignorant and they just don't, they want to belittle you and they want you to suppress how you feel about your culture and your race, and it's not how it is, believe me. If anything, it makes me even more prouder to be black because we have to go through a lot of stuff, like, to stand proud. So, love your videos. Thank you. Do you have any pets? Yes, I've got one cat. His name's Simba. He's 14 years old. He's a Siamese cat. He's literally the best. Oh my God. I wish he was here because he's literally such a character. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? We actually laugh because we say that my cat's Jamaican because the way he acts, like he's so blasé with everything. He doesn't eat chicken unless it's proper seasoned. Like, I don't know for him. I don't know who he used to be. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? So at the moment I'm 25, going to be 35. I will have 5 kids by then. No, we laugh, but I will have 5 kids by then. And I will have my own house and I will be living my best life. My skin will be just as young looking as this, and I will have no stress. My hairline will be full and I will literally be smelling like roses. Now, roses stink. I'll be smelling like vanilla cupcakes. Yes. Out of all the rants you've made, what's made you the most angriest? Probably the natural hair one. You know, when I was talking about guys that don't like natural hair or comment on stuff, I have literally been there. Like, some of my rants, like, obviously it's like, that one was really sensitive to me because I've been there where, like, you're with someone and they're commenting on everything you do, like, well, why are you doing this, why are you doing that, and they're there in like their flare jeans and their Air Force that they've been wearing since 2006, but anyway, that's none of my business. I just think that, like, people are scared to come out of their comfort zone, and when you do that, it's just like, oh my god, what are you doing? It's like, leave me alone, let me do what I want to do. If I want to shave one side of my head and leave the other side, it's none of your business. Like, why is it affecting you? Is it paying your bills? No, so shut your mouth. It's raining again. What's the most awkward experience? By the way, you're hilarious, never leave the internet. Thank you. I've got so many awkward experiences, guys, like so many awkward experiences. So one of them was back in school. I really like this guy, and I was probably going to talk about this in, like, if I did a school rant, but I really like this guy, and I remember, like, I was watching Clueless. I think it was Clueless, one of these American, like, films, and the girl was, like, holding her books, and when she saw the guy that she liked, dropped all her books. Guys, imagine I did that. Hammersmith Broadway. He used to come there on Tuesdays, I think because he played rugby. I'm not even gonna... anybody who knows me might know who I'm talking about, but who cares? I'm a grown woman now, I don't care. And I dropped all my books, guys. I took all my books from my locker, dropped all my books, and my man walked over them. He stepped over the books and continued walking. Let me tell you, ladies, don't ever do any dickhead things for guys, yeah? They don't care. Like, literally, I practiced. And then I had to carry all those books home, and I didn't even have any of those lessons the next day. So why did I carry them all home? Oh my gosh, the things we do. I'm gonna have to speed this up because I don't know if I've got enough storage. Anyway, African or Caribbean? Caribbean, but I'm basically African. What did you do after school? After school, I went to college. After college, I worked, and from then I've been working ever since. How do you feel on teenagers looking older these days? I think it's really sad because when back in the day, like, me and my friend, we used to wear black eyeliner and mascara and think we were the lick. Like, we used to literally wear Dream at Mousse, and now girls that are in year 10 are wearing Fenty. Like, it worries me because when you hit 35, how are you going to look then? You're going to be all wrinkled and stuff. It's worrying. You're going to look like an old age pensioner by the age of 25 if you're looking that old now. What are the brands that you hate? Oh my gosh. Brands that I hate. I hate Fila. I think Fila's butters. I really think Fila is really butters. Like, it makes me feel sick. Those trainers, those platform trainers, literally make me feel like I'm gonna vomit. Brands that I hate. Guys, I don't really have brands that I hate. Maybe I need to come back to this. Do you meditate? No, I don't meditate. I do yoga sometimes, but that's usually so it helps me to poo. Like, I'm being dead serious, like, I'm being honest. It helps me to poo. But I do pray. I pray daily. Did I just read that? Nike or Adidas? Nike all the way. If my dad's watching this, Adidas, because my dad loves Adidas, but yeah. What's your favourite music right now? Right, so my favourite music is Le Suave is one of the artists. LA space SWAVE. Le Suave. He's got his recent album was freaking amazing. You need to check him out, guys. I'm gonna put all of the people that I mentioned down below. My Hopeless Love song is literally a banger. Like, Summer, you lot, I'm not playing. I'm gonna be, despite all the fuss and the fighting, I'm gonna be there chilling. Kid Bracer is another one. Sugar, Ronson, Jordan James. My whole team that do music are just, I'm gonna put them all down below. I did love the Tory Lanez new album. I did love J. Cole's new album. Kendrick Lamar all the way, all the time, obviously. Advice to black girls: keep slaying, keep being stunning, get even more chocolatey, like live your best life. Don't let any guy stress you out. Do you know how lovely our skin is? Why would you want a guy to come and stress you out and give you wrinkles? Like, just live your best life, always. How is it to live in London? Bloody expensive and bloody freezing. What do you value in a friend? I value someone who is honest with me, but is very, very open with me. That's the same thing. Oh my gosh. Someone who basically is there for me without us always having to be in contact. My bestest friend, we see each other every 3 to 4 months, and it's always the same when I see her. Like, I love that as we get older, we're becoming even more successful. We're doing what we love to do and everything, and we come together after to discuss it. I cannot stand those friends who are like, you haven't messaged me today, like, I'm busy, bro. Like, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? Someone who's basically on the same level as me, who understands that, like, sometimes I can't always be in contact with you, but when we meet up, it's always the same. But yeah, that's all the questions done. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for watching. I don't say this stuff at my videos. Oh, fuck off.
Okay, I'm reloaded.